Hey Swifties! Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into the glamorous world of Taylor Swift. From luxurious homes to extravagant cars, we'll be revealing 10 of the most expensive things this global superstar owns. Get ready to be amazed by her stunning collection and see how she lives life to the fullest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fabulous celebrity content. Let's jump right in. Number 1. Louboutin Custom Astra Large Strass Boots. Swift isn't shy about leaving the house wearing something genuinely extravagant. Whether she's out and about or performing, odds are, Swift is wearing something expensive and often unique. Swift has a massive shoe collection, including sneakers, pumps, and almost every fashionable piece of footwear you'd expect to find in a superstar's closet. In terms of boots, Swift's most expensive pair adorned her feet during a performance in The Eras Tour. Swift's boots were custom-made alongside much of her era's wardrobe, but you can purchase similar boots, the Louboutin Astra Large Strass Bootie in metallic suede, for $5,995 if you have the means and desire to do so. One fan attending the tour in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, scored what Business Insider called the single most exclusive Eras Tour souvenir possible. While performing, Swift had a wardrobe malfunction in the form of her heel breaking, and instead of kicking it behind her, she did something amazing. Swift knelt down to deal with her footwear mishap and threw the broken heel to one lucky fan in the crowd. That fan posted an image of the heel on X, formerly known as Twitter, showing the treasured item. It's unclear whether or not Swift had her heel repaired, so the pair may not be her most expensive any longer, but they come with a fantastic story one fan will likely tell for many years to come. Number 2. Green Sequined Julian McDonald Gown. Taylor Swift typically performs in something unique and has worked with numerous designers to craft her signature look. That kind of custom wardrobe doesn't come cheap, and Swift likes to work with some of the most expensive brands in the world. Her closet's contents are probably worth more than most people could hope to earn in a lifetime, and some gowns are ridiculously expensive. Some of Swift's most expensive outfits include an $18,000 gown she wore to the Cats premiere, a $8,615 leotard worn to the 2014 MTV Video Music Awards, an ensemble costing $12,825 for 45 seconds in her Willow music video, and that's just scratching the surface of Swift's most expensive outfits. Many of her Eras Tour gowns, leotards, and ensembles cost tens of thousands, but her most expensive gown isn't the gorgeous custom-made Zuhair Murad pink toolball gown that set her back over $21,000. Swift attended the 2019 American Music Awards wearing a dark green sequined Julian McDonald gown. The gown appeared custom-made for the occasion, and according to WWD, it likely cost her as much as $40,000. Swift also wore $15,000 earrings, $4,200 rings, and $735 black stiletto boots, making the outfit cost $59,935. Swift may have more expensive outfits she's yet to wear in public, so she may turn up in something even more costly in the future. Number 3. 1913 Steinway Piano. Anyone who owns a piano knows they aren't inexpensive, but there are plenty of pianos out there that cost more than average. Swift began playing the piano when she was 12 and clearly kept up with it. She often sits down at a piano to write her songs and spoke about hers during a 2013 interview with Vanity Fair. While talking and giving a tour of her home, she pointed out her 1913 Steinway piano, which is a particularly expensive musical instrument. There are various models of the 1913 Steinway, but according to Faust Harrison Pianos, if you want one, it will set you back around $74,800. There are various models, and it's unclear if Swift's is valued as high as that, but there's more to her piano than its intrinsic value. Such a piano, owned and used by someone of Swift's status, would be valued significantly higher by a collector. Unfortunately for collectors, it's doubtful Swift would sell her prized piano. Number 4. Vintage Guitar Collection. Taylor Swift began playing the guitar when she was 12, and since then, she's acquired a rather large collection of the instruments. She often uses several guitars when she performs, frequently matching her outfit or general vibe. The Eras Tour allowed Swift to show off many impressive pieces from her guitar collection, and she played them all on stage for her fans. Swift apparently prefers Gibsons and Taylor guitars, but not because of the name. She's been using Taylors throughout her career. The Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum proudly houses Swift's custom-made Taylor GS6, which is encrusted with Swarovski crystal rhinestones, though its value isn't clear. It's also unclear how many guitars Swift owns, but Equipboard found that she has at least 28 different guitars she's used throughout her career. That said, her time in the spotlight isn't fading anytime soon, so she's likely to acquire more and more pieces for her collection. Number 5. Dassault Falcon 7X Private Jet. Like many performers of her stature, Taylor Swift gets around via a private jet. She's taken some flack for this over the years, which may be why she decided to downsize from 2 planes to 1. Initially, Swift owned a Dassault Falcon 900 worth around $44 million. She acquired the aircraft in 2009 but sold it in January 2024, leaving her with a single Dassault Falcon 7X capable of ferrying Swift and 15 additional passengers wherever she needs to go. While she only has a single aircraft to her name, Swift continues to use it despite her apparent CO2 emissions, which people enjoy pointing out online. The cost of a Dassault Falcon 7X varies, but Swift likely paid $54 million for the aircraft. Of course, that's what it costs to purchase one. Flying it around the world is an entirely different story. Fuel for the aircraft costs around $6,128 per hour, so it's significantly higher if you look into Swift's flight times and other costs. Swift must pay her pilots and crew, as well as fees to store her aircraft in hangars, insurance, and plenty more. When you add it all up, Swift pays around $14,448.77 per day, or over $5.2 million annually, just to operate her aircraft. Granted, there's a great deal of value in being able to jet about the world on a whim, but it's not cheap, even for billionaires. Number 6. Ferrari 458 Italia. Taylor Swift received her first car, a 2007 Chevrolet Silverado, for her 18th birthday, and ever since then, she's been a car collector. Swift's collection includes all kinds of cars, trucks, vans, and sports cars, some of which are worth a lot of money. Swift has or had 13 cars in her collection, including a relatively affordable Toyota Sequoia and Nissan Qashqai. Of course, she also has a few luxury cars to round things out. Swift owns an Audi R8, a Mercedes-Maybach S650, a Cadillac Escalade, a Mercedes-AMG G63, and a Porsche 911 Turbo. All of those cars are nearly worth as much as her most expensive car, a Ferrari 458 Italia. Swift drives this car when she doesn't care about being seen in public because it's one of the most easily recognizable and noticeable luxury sports cars on the market, costing anywhere between $200,000 and $500,000 or more. There is, of course, a range when it comes to these types of cars, but given Swift's wealth, she bought the car she wanted, which is likely at the upper end where cost is concerned. While Swift owns around $1.3 million worth of automobiles, it's fair to say her Ferrari is the best of the bunch. The 458 Italia is one of Ferrari's most coveted models, as it inspired the design of the C8 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, which could be argued is the poor woman's Ferrari. Number 7. Lorraine Schwartz earrings and cocktail rings. Swift has reportedly different kinds of pieces of jewelry that cost her between $450,000 to $900,000. However, as per reports, the kite-shaped earrings created by jeweler Lorraine Schwartz that the singer wore at the 2023 Grammy Awards were worth approximately $3 million. Number 8. Her Cats. Swift starred in the feature film adaptation of Cats, and while the film utterly bombed at the box office, it wasn't surprising to see Swift in it because she loves cats. She told Time in 2019 that her cats influenced her so much that she signed on to the film because of its name. Swift has one ragdoll cat named Benjamin Button and 2 Scottish fold cats named Meredith Grey, after Ellen Pompeo's character on Grey's Anatomy, and Olivia Benson, named after Mariska Hargitay's character on Law and Order, SVU. Scottish folds are expensive, often costing as much as $1,500 each, while ragdolls can cost as much as $2,500. Swift has an army of followers, many of whom love her cats almost as much as the singer. Swift loves her pets and even features them in music videos and on her holiday card. They also have an online following, and like Swift, they generate some income. Olivia and Meredith appeared in Deadpool 2 and several commercials. Number 9. Her real estate portfolio. Like many celebrities worth a ton of money, Taylor Swift has a robust real estate portfolio. Hers is worth around $150 million in total and features numerous houses, apartments, and lofts. Swift's first major real estate purchase in 2009, when she was 19, was a Nashville, Tennessee penthouse. She paid just under $2 million for the property, which is now valued at over $5 million. Swift has another home for her mother in Tennessee, valued at around $8 million. Swift has a Rhode Island mansion she purchased in 2013 for $17.75 million, and the 11,000 square foot home is one of her most extravagant. Still, she has property worth more, including a Beverly Hills mansion she purchased in 2015 for $25 million. Swift's properties in New York City are likely her most valuable. She first bought a Tribeca penthouse, which she converted into an 8,309 square foot duplex boasting 10 bedrooms and bathrooms. 3 years later, she spent $18 million on the adjacent townhouse, but she didn't stop there because, in 2018, she spent $9.75 million on an apartment in the Sugar Loaf building. According to Andrew Azoulay, a Manhattan real estate agent, Swift bought the townhouse to function as a garage, and she connected it all to the second-floor apartment, which connects her main property to the Sugar Loaf duplex. When you put it all together, her New York property is worth around $50 million. 10. Taylor Swift's Masters. It has been said that the worth of the singing star's masters is between $400 and $500 million. The value is expected to go up only as she continues to make great music.